Hello my friends, and welcome back to another episode of ARK PS5 version, Season 1, Episode 8 already. Yeah, so today I think we're going to try and get, well, I got to do a bit of ferrying from the old beach bungalow over to here, but on the left of the wall there I want to get working on the tower a little bit, so without too much more messing around, let's do this. Now, I was just out on No Name, giving her wings a stretch and seeing if we couldn't maybe add some points to her and like that, because I want her to, be able to ferry resources back and forth, but her carry weight and her stamina is still a little low for that. So we're going to grab Bambi and we're going to head over to the other side, and we shall, hey, nobody's following. Good. I must have fixed it then. What I did was I got them all outside. They're the ones that were following her. I landed on the ground, let them outside, and then while on her back, whistled, all stop. And then one by one I rode them back into the pen, and it seems to have worked. They're not, I don't know if you'd call it imprinted, but they were certainly following her. And that seems to be fixed now, so that's a good thing. We're liking that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in here and grab some odds and sods, really, and whatnot. Just start moving stuff over, right? Pardon me. Oh, the birthday cake, yes. Must figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with that. Get online and see what that's all about. Not sure. There we go. Start heading her back now. What a beautiful, beautiful day, huh? Sunshine. It is gorgeous. So here we are, home again, and that's where you guys say, riggedy jig. I say home again, you guys say riggedy jig. You got this, I know you do. Okay, just gonna plant a couple of these. I got them in my inventory, I figure I may as well use them. I'll use one for stuff that I'm not going to have a whole bunch of, like, say oil, whatnot. These are big enough to store, like, 15 slots of oil. So, I mean, that's ample. And if it's not, well, then we'll build bigger. But, we've got them. We may as well use them. Okay, now come with me, please. And like that. We'll get you in here. Okay. See, again, I'm not going to have, like, 45, or maybe I will down the road, of the narcotics and stuff. But so this is where I lost about an hour and a half of footage. We were on the hunt for an ankylo, and yeah, had all kinds of trials and tribulations, built the trap and whatnot, found an 85 and shot her, and she got in the trap. But of course this guy, I must have been her partner or whatever, because as I'm in the trap with her and I go through, doesn't he come in the trap as well? And then silly me, I had forgotten to put Bambi on passive. So because of the attack and whatnot, she came in, but she hit the 85 and she didn't hit him. So that gave me time enough to whistle her to be passive, but it was too late for the 85. She kind of one-punched it. But I mean, small blessings, right? And whatnot, because as it turns out, instead of the 85, now I got this one here, and he's 100, right? So, well, 117 he's topped out on. Which, fair dinkum, it's not breaking 200s or anything, but I just need him to be able to get me stone so that we can do what we need to do back at the base, right? Oh, yeah, also off camera, there was right over there in the winter biome, there was 5 raptors, one of which was tech, and I thought, oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, so I went to have a little look. It did not go well. As it turned out, by the skin of my teeth and with the help of Bambi, we were able to get them off of us and whatnot, but they knocked me right off her, and then she was kind of one-punching them, and I was doing the best I could to get back, and I managed to just get beside her, and she took out the last one for me. The wasn't the tech, but it was one of you know, a little higher up, a little larger level, whatever. But yeah, long story short, you know. So now, of course, I got what I thought for half a second was megalodons chasing this guy. Megalodons now, they don't travel like that, man. That's dolphins. But got my old heart pumping for a second. I thought we were going to lose them. Only just got them, especially after, like I say, it was, probably an hour and a half of raw footage. And at that point, being frustrated like I was with what was going on, I saved the game. Well, I went into options and whatnot, then I went in and backed out of the game, which of course saves the game. What I didn't do was save the footage yet again, you know. So there you go. My name's Nigel, and I'll be your idiot for today. Well, you know, best laid plans of mice and men, right? But we got him home, and that's good. And he's a 117, or even more than that, 121. Sorry, my mistake. So, you know, said and done easier, right? And we'll just pop Bambi away. There we go. To-doop-a-doop-boo. And like that. Okay, come on, Anky. Let's go get some stone, shall we? See what this guy can do. Nice. There we go. Alright, so about 120-ish at a time, give or take. Not include the wood in the thatch. That's alright, we need the wood in the thatch anyway. So that's all good. Okay, let's get some of this stuff put away. I have got to move all these resources closer, because running from the wall to here and then back to the wall and whatnot, it's getting a little old. So I'm gonna make some more large storage boxes. I'll put them down right close to where we're gonna be building and working and whatnot. That'll help a lot for sure. But yeah, we'll get all the stone and the wood and everything else all transferred down there. Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, you give us that. Thank you so very much, and I will give you that. Yeah, alright. You can go in there, and while I'm thinking of it, we'll just toss this in here. There we go. Now we'll get that flint back up over to the Beach Bob bungalow. Drop it off, and we are back. Nice. This guy is handy dandy to have around. We definitely got to up his weight a little bit though. That'll all come with time. No worries. No worries at all on that one. Oh, there it is, that glorious rain. I should top off my jars. I think they're good, but just to be safe, you know. Dump out the old water, put some fresh in, you know. Yeah, I should probably top off my tummy too. There we go. Okay. Things are cool and groovous. This guy, he does okay in the water, but I got to get under him and look up in order to keep his head above the waves. Otherwise, he's more like, let's just walk across the floor. And that's fine. He's got a pretty good oxygen level on him, but you know, if you can keep him up above, then you're not using it, right? Okay, now I just open you up. Pardon me, put a little bit in there, get the old spark powder going. We are going to be needing that for various things. Most importantly right now is my preservation box. Preserving box is the oil and the spark plug. Spark powder, as you know. And this is what I've got so far, and I'm not happy. I started off making them just a circle, and I went, no, I don't really want that. I want something that I can kind of, you know, something a little different, something oblong-ish, and then having the two squares there, I can add out to the side and build up and whatnot, because this is going to become the tower proper, right? So we'll fill this in here with some triangles and just see what we got going. This isn't permanent, maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see what goes on. I may end up, I have a habit of building stuff and going, yeah, I don't like that. Nope, tearing the whole damn thing down and start from scratch, right? But, you know, it's the way it is. There we go. Okay, so that fits in. I don't know. No, not there. I got to get in and out. So I'll leave that open for the now until I can decide where I'm going to put doors and stuff. But this is a little long in the tooth and grindy, so I'm just going to speed it up a little bit for you, and I'll see you in a short, yeah? There we go, cover them up, they look a little better. There we go. Now grab some stairs here. Come on down here. There we go. That's better. There we are. I'm trying to get up to the top of the wall, of course, so we can have access to the top of it type of thing. I might put in some Juliet balconies, kind of sort of defensive positions. You saw what I did at Smuggler's Pass there and how I put in Species X out on the little Juliet balconies. I might do a little bit of that here. We will see. It's such early days right now. I'm honestly doing this by, pardon me. I'm honestly doing this just as we go, you know, just on the fly type of thing. I don't have a blueprint. The one idea I did have for a base layout was quite neat. It was based off of a temple from over by Ethiopia, actually. Or not Ethiopia, I'm sorry. Confused here, over in by what's modern day Turkey now. And the floor plan, it was kind of circular, but it had like points. Every other kind of block was pointed out and whatnot. I thought it looked kind of cool and funky, but the ground wouldn't allow me to go as wide with it, so that kind of went out the window. Okay, we got a railing. What should we do with our railing? Oh, dichotomies. Hello, Beth. Speaking of Beth, I was online and whatnot and thinking about megalodons, and I found a map on there where there's you know, good spots for megs to be tamed out, right? So there's one just up the coast here, just north of us. So I hopped on Bambi and we went out and had a little look-see with the spy scope. And there's I think it's a 151 female down there. So that's food for thought for later, but you know, that's baby steps, as I say, you know, just a little bit at a time. But yeah, this is kind of sort of what it's going to end up looking like, I guess. As I say, not to be coy, but nothing's chiseled in stone with me. Ha ha ha. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, we are getting down on the stone already. My gosh. Okay, give me that, and I will take these as well. There we go. Thanking you. Just get organized here. Bear with me, peeps. Birthday cake. Okay, got no wood. Nah. A little bit of thatch. And no flint. And this is where my fiber is going to go, so I'll take one little piece I got and put you in there, just like that. Gotta be organized, you know. Gotta be organized. Place for everything. Everything in its place. Now, what are you? What level are... 20... Oh, 25. Yeah. There you go. They're kind of neat in that you can saddle them and you can land on water with them. You don't have to, pardon me, you don't have to worry about, going off, falling off, and all that kind of stuff, them flying away. They're like a little motorboat, man. They do some other stuff, but I'm not going to just kind of wild guess at it. I have to go in and do some studying. It's been so long since I played this game as the game to like go through, because I just ended up getting lost in doing builds. So a few years ago there, I don't know, 3 years ago now, 2.5, whatever, I was doing is build, and I kind of forgot about the game and what each and every individual dinosaur does. So I've got to relearn all this stuff as we go, which is cool. I like that. It's like it's been long enough that it's all new and interesting, right? Okay, now, is that 25 again? Are you the same one? Let's have a see. Oh yeah, let's have a closer look at you, shall we? Okay, enough fooling around. Let's get back to it here, shall we? Okay, the joys of building off of the back of a flyer. What's that you say? An intelligent man would have built a staircase up the inside? I never would have thought of that. You'd think with all the building I've done, that would be the first thing I would do, would be build up the staircase on the inside walls and just keep building as I go up. Highly practical, right? But no, I got to stand inside, jump, and then throw the wall, place it, jump, throw the wall, place it. So when I got to this tier, of course, I'm like sometimes hitting, sometimes missing and whatnot. I thought, oh right, I got Bambi. I can do it off the back of Bambi. Oh, this will be easy peasy, man. Yeah, what a pain in the frickin' frackin' that turned out to be. But, me, Mr. Tenacious here, we got her, and there it is, for what it's worth. But yeah, we got to get going working on the inside of it and get a staircase so I can get up without having to mess around and whatnot. All the joys of, come on, sweetheart, just gently. Oh, yes, there we go. And that, for the now, is that. Woot, woot, would you look at that? I have a non-circular circle. But as I say, having the flat side behind Bambi there, I can open that up and do the build up there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've envisioned main castle with upper and lower baileys, and then various buildings for work areas, a smithy on one area, a kitchen, all that good kind of stuff. All this stuff runs through my head while I'm staring at the ceiling instead of sleeping, right? But for what it's worth, guys, there it is. And, miles to go before we sleep, obviously. Alright. Ta-da. We'll get some floors on here as well, get different levels going, of course. We're not going to just have an empty shell. But that being said, let's get Bambi back home for supper. The day's wearing on. It's, I think it's about 1930. It's almost 2000 hours, so supper time for sure. And time to wind it down a wee little bit. Ooh, we have an egg. I was not anticipating that. Thank you so much. Okay, but like I say, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. And 13 hokey doodles. Ooh, okay, we better threw a bunch of that on health, and I think we'll throw a bunch of that on melee damage. 13. Wow. Cool. Okay, now where the heck was I? Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm a little tired. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not, but a little rundown and whatnot. So, done for the day, IR, and like that and like that. So, as always, my friends, brightest blessings, yeah? Love and light. Now go tell somebody you love them, eh? Make their day better. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave you here. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me through this stuff. You guys rock, you really do. And, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I got nothing without yous, right? All I am is sitting here talking to my toes without you guys. So, from the bottom of my heart, I mean it. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, once again, see you in the funny papers. Bye for now.